All right, good morning, guys, YouTube people, world, whoever, wherever. Got my KRYPTONITE hardcore steering and suspension products. Anyway, it's kind of like an unboxing, but not, because I already unboxed it. So anyway, get the box. Pretty good box. It's got foam. It's got shipping letter, whatever you want to call it. Got my address covered. But this is a KRYPTONITE Yamaha YXZ 1000 Death Grip tie rods, 16 to 2021. There's the SKU number. And yeah, so KRYPTONITE YXZ 16. Anyway, you get this little instructions, hard-covered instruction thing. Step 1, not going to read all the steps. If you want to read the steps, you can pause it, take a screenshot, do whatever you want to do. But basically, it's supposed to have jack stands, large hammer, rubber mallet, large crescent wrench, 2.5-inch jaw. I believe it's for that end of the ball joint. 15 millimeter, 18 millimeter, 19 millimeter sockets, sockets. 17 millimeter, 18 millimeter, 24 millimeter, 36 millimeter opening wrenches. I don't know what the 24 millimeter is for. Don't know what the 18 is for. Don't know what the 17 is for. And 36 millimeter, that might be 1 5/16. Show you guys what I've used. So anyway, lift it up, take the tires off. I'm not taking the tires off. 18 millimeter socket to remove the nut at the bottom of the outer tie rod. Maybe it is an 18. Mine I took off with a 19 because it didn't have a cotter pin. It's almost like the cotter pin was sheared off in there. So maybe it is an 18. Maybe you do need an 18 socket. Yeah, see mine, it will not fit in an 18. I had to use a 19. Somehow fit in there. Anyway, maybe the 19 and newer are different. But anyway, I ended up using a 19. Guess I could check on the other side. Other than, I think the cotter pin is still installed. So, it doesn't seem like cotter pins. It doesn't even have cotter pins. These stupid people. So whoever did the powder coating, they took the A-arms and everything off. And it's like they didn't put any of the cotter pins back in. But yeah, there's an 18 and it does not fit. So I do have one side out. I'll get to that in a second, how to get them out, how I got them out. So yeah, it's a 19 millimeters. What I'm using is what mine takes. So anyway, don't want to bore you guys with this. Now I don't know if these are OEM stock tie rods, but you see this one, seen better days. It's probably not supposed to do that. I thought the inside had play, but the inside's pretty stiff. It's pretty stiff inside there. Anyway, so I don't know if they're replaced. I don't know if they're aftermarket because they got hose clamps on them. But if you look how tiny that is. Okay, so that's how I took it off. I'm leaving my wheels like this. I didn't loosen the jam nut to back this off because I want to keep it the same length. I actually want this side to be a little longer because if you look at the tires, this tire's this way a little more, steering wheel straight, and this tire is straight. If you kind of look, the edge of tire, or the wall of the tire, the wall of the tire. Anyway, I don't know why the dogs are freaking out, but it was supposed to snow this morning. It did snow in the mountains over there. So, anyway, I got that going. I had to hurry wash the Audi before work, before I go get it dirty. I know you guys don't care. Anyway, yeah, so I loosened the nut for this castle nut. I loosened that on the bottom outer tie rod, and then started taking the boot off. So the boot, like I said, I don't know if this is replaced, but mine had hose clamps on it on both sides. I used a little heat gun, a little torch. So this here sits here, and then this sits back over here. So I used a little bit of heat to pull this piece over this because it is cold out here. Anyway, so you do reuse this, you retain this, and then this jam nut or inner is I used 1 inch and 5/16. So anyway, let's get back to the destructions. That's the other side, I think. Step 1. So I'm not, like I said, I'm not taking the tires off. Yeah, it says use 18 millimeter bottom of the tie rod, which mine's a 2019, and it's a 19 millimeter. Then tap the tie rod in upwards. This should free the okay. Anyway. Yeah, it'll free the tie rod, basically. Now, tie rod is hanging and loose. Steering rack, clamps, remove the dust boot. Using large channel locks, you can now loosen the inner joint from the steering rack. Okay, 5 millimeter Allen key, red Loctite, large channel locks. I didn't see anything where it said Loctite. Anyway, once you get the thing out, carefully remove the dust boot. Try not to tear in them. Blah, blah, blah. And basically you just stick that boot. Stick the boot over this. Once I get the boot off. Anyway, so yeah. Pretty straightforward. Put some red Loctite on the inside over there. Inside threads, the inside lock nut or ball joint tie rod. And I guess I got to measure it before I put it on. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stick it on there, leave the wheels where they're at, and then adjust it from there and kick that one wheel out. So let's get to the parts. I'll give you 2 stickers, 2 square stickers, 2 of these stickers, a lanyard. So anyway, here we go. So as you can see, we'll grab the other one. We'll compare them. Don't know what's left, what's right. Doesn't really say, I don't think. Anyway, so here we go. Side by side comparison. This thing is really long comparatively. Hopefully they didn't give me a long travel one. Anyway, I guess I just gotta run these as far in as possible. So as you can see, the little baby ball right here, And then that one is a little bit bigger. It's just bigger all around. So I'm going to take this off. I'm going to get a measurement. At this point, I don't even care because it's just weird that this thing is extremely long. Hopefully they didn't give me a long travel setup. So I'm going to run these in real quick. I'll be right back. See if this is even doable. All right, guys. So complete fail on Kryptonite. Apparently, I don't know if they sent me the wrong kit or what, but I'll throw in some pictures. But the taper's wrong taper, so this thing just flops in the knuckle. I believe this is, I don't know, I can't remember, 15 millimeter, and I need 17 millimeter to the top of the taper. I guess I can throw this out, but I just spent like 45 minutes on the phone with Kryptonite, and they were trying to pass the buck already. And they said, oh, you bought it from a third party? And I was like, nope, bought it direct from you guys. Anyway, let me zero that out. So the top, yeah, it's 15.33, and I need like 17 point something millimeter. And then this here, I believe it's like 13 point something. It's hard to see. 13.65, and the other one is 12 point something. Anyway, basically 14 millimeter, and I need 12 millimeter. So yeah, the ball joints, I'm assuming are wrong because they don't even look the same somewhere. I don't know. You can't really tell for pictures or anything. Yeah, and the guy is real adamant about this as being right. So, I mean, that shows right there. And I don't have any aftermarket parts on this car, so I might be sending it back and getting money back. But because it's a 19, I don't really know. It's a stock box, stock knuckles. So, anyway, jeez, let's chuck my phone. Stupid bird, man, I'm gonna kill these birds. Let me just, I guess I could try to take it back out, but I was just gonna park the car back at its home. Anyway, so yeah, so I had to text them pictures because the guy's like, oh, we've never had any issues, we've never had any problems, but well, now you got issues, now you got a problem. So I'll show you guys real quick. So you go on their website even shows this step here basically on the picture, so you can comparatively see. No magic here. It's just too big. It won't do nothing for me. And then this here, hopefully you can tell, but the taper is the wrong taper. Now I get it, yeah, the bolt probably won't fit, but if I can hold it right by its side, you can see it's just too small. The diameter, just too small. It's almost like the bottom of this taper is the top of that taper. So where the thingy's at again. Zero it. Is it 0? 9. What the heck's going on here? Let's see. Anyway, so let's go to the bottom where it actually sits. You can see where it had sat in its thingy. Clamp it down. 17.4, and this at its farthest 15.05. That's at its farthest, its biggest piece. Anyway, let's see, 15.36. And what was that at its largest? Oh yeah, see, 15 point whatever. So yeah, the smallest piece is bigger than the largest piece on there, and obviously whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna throw this one back in, park the car, and wait for them to respond to me, because I don't know. I mean, it does say stage 1.5 UTV rod installation product, so I don't know what that means. Anyway, I'll let you guys know. Guess this video is on a pause like the rest of my life. Okay, put the car away. Put the stock one back on. He said, indeed, I got the wrong parts. So they are sending me new inners, new outers. He said that I should be able to retain the bolt and the cotter pins. I don't know where these cotter pins are, but anyway, so whatever. I have plenty of cotter pins if the new one needs cotter pins. Hopefully it's the right bolt and everything. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So far, product is all right, considering the customer service, I guess. So he said I should receive them in a couple days. However, I will not be home. Anyway. So, whatever. It is what it is. That's why I like dealing direct with direct customers rather than like when I order Weller Racing stuff, I get it from Weller Racing. And I was going to buy these from a different company, but glad I didn't, because they probably would have told me to send them back to them and then they would send it back and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, because those were some of their first questions was what year, what make, aftermarket parts, who did I buy them from? So anyway, I guess this video will be posted later. All right. Sees you on the next little video I come back to. All right, guys. I'm in my room watching this show. Custom build. I can't remember what his name is. Anyway, just wanted to update you guys on those tie rods. And yeah, completely wrong. They messaged me back, said that they're completely wrong ones. And they're sending me the right kit out. So yeah, so I'm in the hotel room out here at work, working in Yermo, California. And yeah, I just wanted to update you guys. So this is going to be the whole video. And then when I get home and when I do it, I should be home Saturday night, Sunday for my DOT day off. And then come back Monday. But anyway, yeah, they sent them out. Wife sent me pictures. They actually look like the right ones this time. From what they have online, there's like steps and stuff that look right. And the I don't know. They just look right. So, anyway, guys, I gotta go to bed. I'm watching the show Shorties. These guys are stupid. That's all I gotta say. These guys are dumb. I don't like this show. It's a good laugh for some of the stupid stuff they do and some of the stupid stuff they say. But anyway, yeah, they rebuild an engine, and their rebuild process is let's sand it and paint it. Anyway, all right, guys, that's it. I gotta go to bed. It's like, I don't know what time it is. 10:02. Gotta go. See you guys on the next video. Hopefully the next video will be me installing it. All right, thanks for watching. Later.